To Red Ridge Pass or to the main quest? Find Olin at the excavation site. Oh, actually, this is another main quest. Okay. I think we're going to be going with Erin's quest. I like Erin. And this is what I mean about Aloy. That idea that, you know, that's your problem, not mine. When it's about his sister, I don't think she empathizes with other people well. And that's probably because she was never taught to. She had one person, and exactly one other person in her life that ever really interacted with her, and everyone else treated her not just as if she wasn't there, but with contempt. I don't think she really cares for other people, and so that isn't to say that she wishes ill on them, but I don't think they matter to her in the same way. But we're going to go to help Erin if we can. Finger Baskets, thank you very much for the resub there. Aavak stream, oh happy day. Thank you for making my day brighter, sir. Keep up the good work. Thank you. I will try my very, very best. Yeah, Eld Liger, that's something I think to be the case, yeah. Rost was trying to get her to understand other people, because whatever happened with Rost was part of the tribe first. And in fact, he had a great softness for the tribe. He cared about the tribe and hoped that Aloy would too. But when they parted just before the proving, she was still very much of, I don't care about the tribe. They don't care about me. They don't deserve it. I'm going to come back to you. You're the only person who I care about. And that was the lesson Rost was hoping to teach her, I think. You know, it was his... Oh, wow, that's a watcher. It was his hope that she would come to embrace the tribe. And I think it's really, really... It's genuinely really good that they've written that into her character, in my opinion. She isn't the inherently good person who's always trying to help everyone. I mean, she does help people, but not necessarily because she cares about them. She isn't a particularly empathic character. And that's sort of refreshing, but it's not in a sort of like dark hero kind of way. I don't think, anyway. Oof, that was a bit of color change. My lord, my eyes, my retinas, they're gone. They're dead. I am dead. Rip my eyes. Okay, well, we've got a bunch of things to do. Oh, there's loads of quest markers here as well. Ah, my lord, so many. No idea what that is. Speciality merchant. Okay. Machine resources. Got hunting for the lodge. Talk to Legan. Got a couple of other areas. We've got a campfire. Now that is definitely something I want to take. Right, campfire first, then everything else after. Campfire first. Right, we need to be over there.
This place smells like nothing I've ever smelled before.
These aren't goods,
is that some kind of spice?
Quite possibly, actually.
Don't forget to stock up before you're on the road.
Trade is discovered. Yep. There's so many of you. I will spend my entire time playing this game trying to talk to everyone in Meridian. So I'm just going to talk to the ones that have that seem to be about something rather than just general townspeople. I hope you don't think I'm rude.
After a long, long night.
Okay, so on the plus side, I'm used to games with cities having like 8,000 side quests. This is a lot less than I was expecting, I'll be honest with you. But there are several new quests, and we are going to pick them all up if we can. So we're going to be in Meridian for a little bit of time. Hello. Well, if you've got an attitude like that, you know, defeat expected, defeat accepted, and all that. Hello. Thank you very much. Possibly.
Please, I need to speak with you.
Very well.
You're the one the Vanguard has been crowing about. The Nora who tracks criminals and traitors with her second sight. If only you'd use it to help me. A thief raided my home and took my brother's sword.
Okay, a thief.
Tell me about the robbery. Don't leave anything out.
It was brazen and professional. They took only the sword, my most valuable possession. The thief went out through the window and scared the shadow off my steward. Otherwise, it would have been a clean getaway.
The sword?
Why would someone steal the sword?
It's priceless. Made from the burnished antler of a lancehorn, finely inlaid with studded stones all down the...
Okay, I get it.
Forgive me. That's not even why it's important. The 12th Sun King gave it to my brother for his military service. He was killed in battle during the liberation. I was saving it for my nephew who's stranded at Sunfall with the Karja in Shadow.
The Karja in Shadow?
How did your nephew wind up in Sunfall?
Most of the old clergy backed the Mad Sun King, so when he fell, they ran out of fear of retribution. As an honor guard to a venerable priest, my nephew had no choice but to go with them. Now that my brother is gone, my nephew is my heir, so that sword really belongs to him. And after all he's been through, I won't be able to look him in the face if I don't get it back.
Okay. I'll investigate.
See what I can do about the robbery.
Have a word with my steward if you need to. He saw the thief escape. And listen, all I want is the sword back. Meridian, and my family for that matter, has seen enough strife already.
That's quite reasonable.
All is forgiven. No retribution necessary.
In fact, that's incredibly reasonable. I have a lot more time for this fellow. Very well. Okay, robbing the rich. Brazen robbery in broad daylight deprives a noble of a precious heirloom. How was he targeted and why? I can do that quest, but we're not going to. I'm going to check out a couple of the shops as I grab the main quest, because some of them may be on the route to where I need to be. Oh my lord, Aaron, that's quite a ways off. But mostly I want to focus on Aaron's quest.
That must be the spire. It's huge.
Where?
Only the finest goods.
I do not see the spire that you're talking about. Hello. I could take the free sample box, but that's pretty much all I can do. I am, however, interested in the specialty merchants.
Buy what you need, leave the rest.
Hello. I like your spectacles.
Won't find better wares.
The studious palace.
All right. What did you want to discuss?
You're an outlander, which is good, but a Nora, which might be bad. Do you fear the ruins of the old ones like many in your tribe?
No, although some can be dangerous.
Then you may have come across what I seek. In your travels, have you found strange vessels? Emblazoned
the
with
mugs.
symbols of the old ones? They consist of a hollow cylinder with a crescent handle affixed at both ends. If you bring me these vessels in sets of 4, I will gladly trade what I have for them.
Okay. That seems interesting. But tell me about them first.
What sort of ritual were these vessels made for?
I'm convinced they were used in conjunction with each other in sets. Some people believe they were used for tea ceremonies. Others think they held sacred essences and oils for worship. But I believe they were used for the solemn custom of shaving one's beard. One for water, one for lotion, and so on. Each fluid in its special vessel, majestically applied to the face at each stage of the rite. It must have been breathtaking.
But
which vessel was used for which? I have to know. I have to continue my research.
Are you sure people didn't just drink out of them?
Drink? Out of such finely crafted earthenware? Don't be ridiculous.
So you're interested in the old ones?
More than interested. I study every ancient artifact I can get my hands on. But years of study have made me too comfortable at my desk. I can't even bear the sun, if the truth be known. I don't know how I'll manage to take a partner. My family presses me for an heir.
Don't look at me.
Oh, no, I'm not looking. In fact, my father already has someone he wants me to wed. She doesn't interest me. I wish I had a brother to carry this burden. I would rather be left to my precious little vessels.
That caught me off guard. Aloy.
Yes, trade quickly. I have work to do.
Whew. Oh. An Otaru botanist's map adds map markers hinting at the location where metal flowers might be seen. I accept. Banuk figures, an Outlander's crude map, adds map markers that hint at the location where Banuk art might be found. Oh, do these not help me? I was buying them. They're not that expensive, but it looks like I own 2, so it doesn't look like this will actually help me. That's a shame. I'm missing 1 from 2 sets, and all of them from the 3rd set. Okay. Well, very well.
I will leave you to the hunt. Be sure to delve into the ruins. Rugged? Well-traveled?
Fine goods.
Yes. I would like to talk to you.
Oh well, like I said, I grabbed those maps in hopes that they might help me, but nah, they don't. And once I'd bought 1, I needed to buy the whole set, otherwise it would be weird. The next one is over here.
Some cursed Oseram merchants yesterday. Not for the first time.
Wasn't sure about the sentiment first, but it's growing on.
Loving the choral music.
There are no shadows under the
Hello.
noonday sun.
Oh. Oh. Well. Hunt a small game box. Charcoal burner box. Blue gleam box. Stormbird. Thunderjaw. A behemoth lens. Special modification box. Just need lots of shards. Mysterious box. Stranded figure. Stranded shackles. Stranded necklace. I've only got 1 behemoth lens though. Is this worth me getting? No, I'm going to leave that for now. But I'll have to remember that that is there. We've got 2 more traders and 1 down there as well. Oh, actually, we've got another one in here. And lots of boxes all over the place as well, which is interesting. That's actually kind of cool. Alright. Let's continue on though. I really like the sound of that though. We've got 2 more down there, but 2 up here. Aavak, this is DLC stuff. You don't need blue gleam before. Oh, okay. Thank you very much for the tip with that. Because I would have actually probably spent a fair bit of time trying to work out what I needed to do.
Everyone needs a splash of color in their lives. Come, let's talk it over.
Very well.
What did you want to talk about?
You were an outlander, no? An adventurer. I used to be one myself. I admit, I miss the beguiling colors of the wilds. Speaking of which, I wonder if you've come across a very special kind of flower. It's made of metal, like a machine.
Yes, I have.
Other blossoms grow around them in amazing patterns. These gleaming beauties are very much in demand among my clients. If you bring me some, I have valuables to trade for them.
All right. What about the metal flowers? Tell me about them.
These metal flowers. What are they exactly?
No one knows, but some say they began sprouting 20 years ago when the machine started to go mad. Perhaps they grow from the tears of the sun, for he has many faces, does he not? Wrathful one day, cool and patient the next. Perhaps he weeps for our suffering when his anger breaks.
That's a beautiful sentiment.
You said you were an adventurer.
Just so. The nobles of Meridian crave flowers for their balconies and gardens. So out I went, with bow and spear. I made my name by searching the wilds for the wildest blossoms. No bandit nor machine could keep me from those precious petals.
So what happened?
Love happened, my sweet. My paramour frets too much when I venture out.
Oh.
So now I collect flowers for those without such bonds.
Is it worth it? Being restrained like that?
Of course. Freedom is sweet, but the embrace of my beautiful Theradine is sweeter still.
It's a beautiful name, too. I like this fella.
Ah, let us haggle over this beautiful bounty.
Okay, we've only got one. I could buy you more. No, we're not going to buy more. But could use reward box. Very rare. This scented box must be opened to reveal its content. A reward from the metal flower collector. Sure. Okay, does that now mean we've lost those flowers? It would make me sad if that is the case.
Again, my noble Nora. Could you spare a moment to speak of the finer things?
Let's go and have a look. Do we still have the notes? We do, haha! Also, data points, apparently. Hologram data points. Error. Ident tags missing. Unverified format. Data integrity unknown. Oh, this is the for Olin. Seems the focus doesn't recognize that. That's quite interesting in and of itself. Metal shards, weapon coil. Okay. Another weapon coil. Many modifications. Wow. Alright. That is very interesting. Let's just have a quick look at the weapon coils that we got for that. Handling 50. 49 fire. 25% tear. And 17% shock. That's a shame because that's really nice. But that would be better on... Well, actually, I'm not even sure that would be better. Yeah, okay, we'll grab this one. It will mean that we don't have the shock there, but that fire increase. Sure. At this point, I really could just take the handling away and just really plow in the fire damage on this weapon. I think I'm going to. We're just going all the way down the fire route with that. And you. 40 shocked. Oh no, we've got something better than that. 45 freeze. Sure, take that. Waffle Battle Twitch, thank you very much for the Twitch Prime sub. That's very, very kind of you. Very kind indeed. I'm glad you wanted to spend it here. Hello, can't stay, but popped in to say hello and subscribe. Thank you. It's very, very kind of you indeed. Right, okay, so we've got one more. Apparently in this direction. There we are. Hello.
Here's to Aavak, eh? He may dress a bit too fancy, but he's made a place in the Sundom for the Oseram.
Oh. Well. You'll straight up sell these things for humongous amounts of resources. Alright. I don't know if I want to sell them right now, though, but... I own a lot of watch lenses. Oh, wait, no, I can buy the lenses. My bad. But that's actually kind of cool. So if I desperately need them for some reason, I can purchase them there.
These Nora look tough enough. But would it kill him to fill out a decent set of armor?
Really? My armor is quite decent, I'll have you know. Trader discovered. Oh, are you a trader? Yes, you are. Oh. You will... So I can buy all of these items. Now, we've seen someone who wants to trade these. That one needs a Shell Walker heart. Dirty resin chunk medium. Dirty resin chunk small. Well, that's quite cool. Take care, Merlin Rafiki. Enjoy the stream, mate. We're not going to worry about too much about trading that sort of stuff yet, but...
Relics, Outlander.
Oh.
You're looking for artifacts.
Yes, but I'm no profiteer. Sun King Avad has named me an envoy to the Banuk. I work on their behalf, looking for sacred relics to return to their homeland, Ben-Ur. I'm especially interested in wooden figures that are sometimes found near Banuk rock paintings. If you have any, I have valuables to trade for them.
Okay. Wooden figures?
Tell me more about these Banuk figures.
Simple wood sculptures made by Arnak, a legendary hunter who was exiled from Ban-Ur for killing his chief. He left the figures near painted stones in places that reminded him of his homeland. Later, his tribe declared him innocent. Now they see him as a kind of wandering hero and want those figures back. I do what I can to help him get them, including trade for them, if you have any.
Well, I do, but...
You said the king named you an envoy to the Banuk?
Yes. I've been to Ban-Ur many times, and the Wirek chiefs trust me. I help them maintain diplomatic ties with Avad. Some say they're a mysterious people, but their ways make a lot of sense to me. All you have to do is be the best. Doesn't matter if you're born high or low, man or woman. They respect skill, not some fool notion of heritage.
I see the appeal.
I wish more Karja did. Anything they don't understand, they call backward or savage.
Well, let's see if we've got anything to trade.
Let's trade then.
Yes we do. Okay. Thank you very much.
Come on back if you find any Banuk goods.
Will do.
Excuse me, Outlander?
Modification boxes. Okay, not too bad.
For Banuk artifacts.
All right then, we've got... I couldn't see that quest, but we'll do another swing through and check it out. The Hunting for the Lodge.
So the Nora make clothes like that out of machine components?
Oh,
You there,
is
Outlander?
one of the quests
Do you have
up?
relics to trade?
No, not anymore. I've already traded all the ones I had with you. Maybe if I go out and round, perhaps that's the way to the quest over there. Are you blowing flames? That's amazing. You're fire breathing. I approve.
Everybody knows your business in Riverview. I wouldn't have it any other way.
What? Show us. I wish to watch.
Nora here, this far from the savage east.
Are you just gonna... Ow, man. Still, it was kind of cool. Right. I think maybe I need to go up. That does not look like somewhere I can actually go. Oh, damn it. No, we can't.
Found any Banuk relics in the wild, Outlander?
Hey, C-Champ, how you doing, mate? Thanks for dropping by. I really appreciate it. Looks like we've got a quest somewhere in here.
Oh, hello. I wasn't expecting you to speak to me.
Okay. Seems that you were quite content with that.
Have sons at our hunting grounds to gain admittance to the lodge.
You mean these?
Very well then.
Grin.
Congratulations and welcome. Our members reap rewards and adventure and live on in legend.
Am I a member now?
No, you're only a fledgling. Junior members are called thrushes. To join and become a thrush, you need a senior member called a hawk to sponsor you.
So I need to find a hawk.
Yes, but a hawk can only sponsor one hunter at a time, and I'm afraid most of them already have one.
I've overcome worse odds. Where do I start?
Upstairs, present yourself to the Sunhawk Assis, our leader, who should introduce you to a hawk. I hope it's worth it.
What do you mean?
You'll see.
Okay. A little bit mysterious, but sure.
Wonderful.
Are there any other things in here? Quite a few people. Interestingly, some people don't show up, though. What's that? Oh. Supply crate. Doesn't look like there's anything else there, but we do have a small quest over here, though.
By the sun! King Aavak's edict really is taking effect. Never thought I'd see a Nora here, and a woman at that. So, you have marks for me?
What do you mean?
From the hunting grounds. Oh, right. You're new here.
Okay, so, marks.
What do you want with my marks?
You hunters and your badges. I'm not gonna take them. I'm going to give you a weapon that sets you apart.
Oh.
Yeah, I thought that'd get your attention. If you earn marks in all 3 trials at each of the 5 hunting grounds, come to me. I can give you up to 3 weapons, 1 for 15 half-suns, 1 for 15 full suns, and 1 you'll love for all blazing suns.
Consider this challenge accepted. Are you a member?
Are you a member?
Me? No. Karja don't exactly encourage their daughters to run around hunting machines. But all the changes in Meridian have been good to me. I don't think the Oseram know how to sell to us Karja. The trader I worked for last couldn't sell flowers to a bee. He was too plain hammered, as they like to say. This is a much better job. I figure I'll be able to open my own shop soon enough.
Oh, that's cool. What edict are you speaking of, though?
What edict?
King Aavak insisted that the Hunter's Lodge had to welcome everyone. Man, woman, outlander, regardless of tribe. Ursa, captain of the Vanguard, came in and delivered that news personally. You should have been there. It was glorious. But I figured they would sweep it under the rug and say no woman or outlander qualified. Yet here you are.
Well, I'm not a member yet, but I'm glad that I'm proving the changes come.
Hunting ground trials, I can give you a Hunter's Lodge weapon. Show me what marks you've earned, and we'll see if you qualify for one of these special weapons I have for you.
I'm a little short on marks.
No problem. Once you have marks from all 15 trials, you'll be able to get the next Hunter's Lodge weapon from me.
Rightio. That sounds like a challenge that I will very gladly accept. What do we got here? Bylaws of the Lodge. Okay. Is this going to be as dry as it sounds? Okay, Bylaws of the Hunter's Lodge. Section 1. Preamble. 1.1. The hunt is the noblest pursuit in the Sundom, save those of the Sun King and his Sun Priest. The hunt is strength. The hunt is honor. The hunt protects. The hunt preserves. 1.2. What is the hunt but competition? What is competition without rank, honor, and victor? 1.3. The Lodge lends law and law to the hunt, so all will know who has prevailed. 1.4. Thus the Lodge is not just its members and not just its house in Meridian. It is the spirit of the hunt, a code to be honored, an ideal to be lived. 1.5. Only those of the noblest blood can embody the noblest ideals. As such, only Karja males of pure blood may honor the Lodge and tread in its house. Really? 1.6. By the order of His Radiance Avad, the 14th Sun King of the Karja, Bylaw 5 of Section 1 is hereby rescinded. Well done, Avad. Section 2. Membership. 2.1. No hunter shall gain admittance to the Lodge without 3 half-suns, 1 with honor at any hunting ground. See Section 5 below. 2.2. There are 2 classes of members, Hawk being senior, Thrush being junior. 2.3. The rank of Thrush can only be gained through the sponsorship of a Hawk. Each Hawk may sponsor only 1 Thrush. 2.4. There can be only 7 Hawks. A Thrush can only become a Hawk through the death of his sponsor. 2.5. The Hawk who hunts the greatest prey shall become Sunhawk and lead the Lodge. 2.6. In the event the quality of prey is in dispute, the Hawk who hunted first shall remain first as Sunhawk. 2.7. Only Karja males of pure blood may become Thrush, Hawk, or Sunhawk. 2.8. By order of His Radiance Avad, 14th Sun King of Karja, Bylaw 7 of Section 2 is hereby rescinded. I think this is going to be the case. Yeah, I can already see it's the case for number 3. Okay, I'm amused by this. Proof of the hunt. The greatest hunts often bear no witnesses, therefore a trophy must be kept. A trophy may be submitted to the Sunhawk as proof of a victorious hunt. A trophy must be intact, undamaged, and from a recent hunt. The Sunhawk shall have a final authority in any dispute over the trophy's worth. Only Cadre males of pure blood may submit a trophy to the Sunhawk. Only that is no longer the case. Section 4. To protect and preserve. A hunt for its own sake is noble. A hunt in the service of others is blessed by the sun. When called upon, hawks and thrushes must undertake any reasonable hunt asked of them, if it serves to protect the citizens of the Sundom. The Sunhawk has sole authority to negotiate any fees or bounties associated with any hunt undertaken by members of the Lodge on behalf of the Sundom. Any profit from any hunt undertaken by members of the Lodge on behalf of the Sundom shall be shared by all 7 hawks, administered by the Sunhawk. 4.5. Only Cadre males of pure blood may undertake the hunt in the name of the Lodge, be it for the protection of the Sundom or any other reason, and by order of His Radiance of the 14th Sun King of the Cadre. Bylaw 5 of Section 4 is hereby rescinded. It's a stupid bylaw. Section 5. Hunting Grounds. 5.1. For the purpose of training and recruiting the best and greatest hunters, the Lodge shall provide and maintain hunting grounds. Each hunting ground shall test a different range of skills, though 3 trials crafted by its keeper. In conclusion, with the Sunhawk. Sorry about that. A yawn crept upon me. This is quite dry, though. There shall be 3 rewards for each trial in ascending order of performance: half sun, full sun, blazing sun. Hunters who prove themselves by winning the requisite number of suns may be entitled to special gear at the Lodge at the discretion of the Sunhawk. The Lodge shall provide funds for the construction and maintenance of all trials and facilities at the hunting grounds. The Lodge shall receive all profits associated with the sale of parts, ammunition, and equipment from all hunting grounds. Crazy human. Aavak, I got whispered by someone in chat to some random site claiming free gift cards. Definitely a scam. Probably want to address that. Got the whisper 1 hour ago and did not notice till now. Okay. Okay, no, that's really cool. Thank you very much for pointing that out, Crazy Human. So yeah, if you're getting weird whispers from Rayant 9MT, I recommend you don't click on any link. That should generally be your policy anyway. Don't click on any link from anyone you don't already know and trust. Jake Toady. Oh, Scammer doesn't love me. He didn't send me anything. Oh, I'm sorry, Jake. Right. Keepers shall be chosen exclusively by the Sunhawk and serve for a term of 7 years. Only Cadre males of pure blood may be appointed keepers. Only that annoying Avad character has decided to rescind this law again. How dare he? I imagine the Sunhawk thought. Okay. That was amusing, but it was still kind of dry to read. Okay. Hello.
Tarkus impressed with his skills, but he spotted Talana. Now we're left with her. She had fallen instead.
Wow.
Why, hello there.
I assume by fallen you mean didn't come back. Hello? Nope. Hello. I probably shouldn't be behind the bar. You would regret that. That's how the robots come about, the machines, I am sure. Someone got tired of bar work, wanted a robot that could do the bar work, and then it just led from there.
I've been trophy hunting for years. Still haven't gotten a sponsor.
I'd asked Talana to sponsor me, but her sponsor just died. I can't imagine what she must be going through.
Oh, okay. May I pass? Okay, maybe not then. Guess I have to go through here.
Be on your way, Nora.
Harsh, but okay. And for that, I will walk on your couch.
Well, don't you seem fresh-faced and ready for anything?
Okay, well, looks like we need to head up then. It doesn't look like there's anything around here for me to look at, so sure. Up we go. Cease, and there was definitely something up here, I'm certain of it. Oh, that's pretty. There's the moon. Heights, but no moon. I guess the moon might be down on that side, perhaps. At any rate, here we go. Hello.
Excuse us. The machine rider graces us with her presence. You're a Nora, are you not? A fighter from the savage lands.
The sacred land, but yes. I fought for everything I got.
Huh. Tell me, do the Nora often wander into other people's homes and do whatever they like?
Of course not.
But that is what you're doing, right now. Stinking up our lodge, pestering your betters.
You're hardly my better. Legan said I had to meet you to become a member.
That would be true if there were any chance of you becoming a member. But you're a savage. And no savage will rise in the ranks of the Hunter's Lodge while I am the Sun Hawk. Now be gone.
No. I was led to believe there are rules here. If they count for nothing, then even your position is meaningless. So quit blustering and tell me, is there a hawk who is free to sponsor me?
Very well. Talana is free. Wouldn't that be fitting? Trash sponsoring trash.
Wow.
Get out of my sight.
Okay. Well. Obviously someone that we're meant to hate there. What's this? Record of Redmore. The Record of Redmore, by inquiring Jandinimian historian in residence at the Hunter's Lodge. It is well known that facts recede into fictions as they become memories, and fresh facts themselves are ephemeral among the rumours and legends of the South. This is especially true in the case of Redmore, the most terrible of Thunderjaws, a machine which is nothing if not legendary. Few who have laid eyes upon it have survived, and among them even fewer can be trusted not to embellish their tales. All that said, here I have endeavoured to truthfully chronicle all the calamities attributed to the beast, and all the expeditions meant to end such calamities once and for all. None have succeeded. Thank you very much, Rexaru, for the Prime subscription. It's very kind of you indeed, mate. As of this writing, the Terror of the South still roams free. Scarred, perhaps, but deadly as the day the sun first shone upon its armoured hide. In the early spring of the 18th year of the reign of Sun King Jiran, a freehold was destroyed near the hands of the flood. 9 bodies were recovered, 8 riddled with cannon rounds, 1 flattened completely. No witnesses survived, though never proven. This is widely thought to be Redmore's first attack. In the late spring of the 18th year of the reign of the Sun King Jiran, an expedition of 4 hunters set out from Sunstone Rock to track the machine, or machines, responsible for the destruction of the freehold. None returned. Their bodies were subsequently found in the south. 3 blasted, 1 stomped. Never proven, but thought to be Redmore's work. In the early summer of the 18th year of the reign of the Sun King Jiran, an expedition of 6 mercenaries set out from Meridian to track the machine or machines responsible for the losses described above. 1 returned. Ribs crushed, clavicle fractured. He spoke of a thunderjaw which split a man in half with a single bite. This is the first confirmed sighting of the legendary machine, and the one which gave it its name. In the late summer of the 18th year, an expedition of 8 set from Meridian to track Redmore. None returned. 6 bodies were found near Blackwing Snag. 1 blasted, 3 stomped, 2 eviscerated, 1 swallowed his own tongue. Evidently in a spasm of terror, suffocating. Wow. In the autumn of the 18th year, Duran commanded the Hunter's Lodge to send an expedition south in pursuit of Redmore. After numerous logistical delays, 3 hawks and their thrushes set out in winter. Only 1 pair returned, reporting the deaths of the others. 2 blasted, 1 stomped, 1 decapitated. The survivors were sacrificed for cowardice. 1 gutted by a sawtooth, the other skewered by kestrels. After this setback, members of the Lodge grew wary of pursuing the legendary Thunderjaw. Only the proudest hawks even considered it. Aspirants to the Lodge, however foolish in their ambitions, eagerly took part in subsequent hunts. Okay, I can kind of see where this was going to go. In the summer of the 19th year, the destruction of a caravan south of the Spur Flints, 3 blasted, 2 stomped, 1 immolated, reignited interest in Redmore. 3 expeditions, totaling 15 mercenaries, went after the machine, with only 3 survivors, 9 blasted, 3 stomped, 2 eviscerated, 1 liquefied, my lord. In the early spring of the 20th year of the reign of the Sun King Duran, a cohort of 12 soldiers headed from the Rain Gatherers to the Alight were set upon by the beast. Only 1 survived, 1 blasted, 1 stomped, 10 crushed, when their fleeing footsteps triggered an avalanche. In the late spring of the 20th year of the reign of the Sun King Duran, 3 cohorts totaling 34 men went in search of Redmore. Alas, they were ambushed by stalkers and only 4 survived. 24 sniped. I mean, maybe. 6 exploded. Understandably, this ended pursuit of Redmore for some time. Is it the summer of the 1st year of the reign of Sun King Aavak? Here we are. A group of 6 Osram traders were attacked by the beast. 1 blasted, 3 stomped, 1 spit into a ravine. The lone survivor petitioned Captain Urza to send a vanguard after the monster, but the request was denied. However, 3 additional expeditions comprised of mercenaries and hunters aspiring to the Lodge were subsequently commissioned. Autumn. 7 men, 2 blasted, 3 stomped, 1 tripped on his own spear, 1 survivor. Winter, 9 men, 3 blasted, 2 stomped, 2 died from frostbite, 2 survivors. Spring, 11 men, 5 blasted, 1 stomped, 3 retreated off a cliff, 2 survivors. The last known sighting of Redmore occurred in the spring of the 3rd year of the reign of the Sun King Avad. Tarkus, Hawk of the Lodge, got word of a sighting near Thunderhead and set off to take the beast on his own. His thrush, Talana, arrived at the scene too late, just as Tarkus was dying of his wounds, multiple perforations. Talana testified that as Redmore lumbered off through the trees, she could see the spear of her mentor embedded in its hide. Very, very interesting, that. Oh, thank you so much, Sheilab. Sheilab just brought me some Pepsi. Thank you. Very, very kind indeed.
Is that okay?
Hmm?
Would you prefer tea or is that okay?
Oh, this is fine. Thank you. The caffeine would probably be quite helpful. Tea is a more elegant drink for a more civilized age. But right now, I need to trick my brain into thinking I'm not tired. There we go. Right. There was something over there, I think. Oh, wow. How did I miss this? How did I... Did I really... Oh, my lord. Really? Seriously? I missed the giant carcass of a Thunderjaw? Ugh. I'm a derp. Right. Legendary Hunt book. A book of parchment with faded glyphs. Okay, let's have a look at this one then. The legendary Hunters of the Lodge. In the summer of the 4th year of the reign of the Sun King Marzid, did Farakwas, Sunhawk of the Lodge, behold a herd of grazers so vast that it filled entire the vale below the far back. His bow was a harp that day, strumming the melody of the hunt from noon to twilight. After one could not walk a single step across the glen without tripping on an antler of the fallen. It took all 7 hawks and all 7 thrushes to gather the trophies, and with the bounty from their barter, the last wing of the lodge was raised. In the winter of the 7th year of the reign of the Sun King Hivas, did Durasiv, Hawk of the Lodge, stalk a herd of tramplers from Sand Whisper Valley to the foothills of the Pale Reach. bombs from his sling fell as hailstones, freezing his prey in the waters of the fjord. Fjord? Of the ford. See, and now. While the others stood as statues in ice, Hivas sat upon the largest, driving his spear between its plates and taking his trophy before the rest could even stir. In the spring of the 3rd year of the reign of the Sun King Jiran, as the machines of the wild grew ever more deranged, did Kuvam, Hawk of the Lodge, answer the call from the prefect at Day Tower to slay the mysterious creature who ripped his best cohort limb from limb. 4 days and 4 nights he tracked his quarry through the savage east before the brute was revealed. Strong as a snap-jaw, fast as a strider, from twilight to midnight the battle raged, but Kuvam prevailed at great cost, his left arm chewed ragged at the joint. Thus he named the beast Sawtooth, as he took his trophy from its shattered remains. Oh, okay, so that's how the Sawtooth got its name. That's cool. In the autumn of the 8th year of the reign of Sun King Jiran, as the machines of the wilds grew ever more deranged, did Galadid, Hawk of the Lodge, follow the shimmering death haunting the southern freeholds into the jungles of the Jewel. Under the tangled canopy, the hunter became the hunted, glimpsing in the shadows more of the eerie lights, till he was surrounded by machines he named Stalkers. So it's the Hunter's Lodge that names the machines. That's cool. Long was his flight through the undergrowth to the safety of the alight, but along the way he turned his bow to his pursuers and became the first to snare a trophy from that which walks in glinting shadow. In the summer of the 13th year of the reign of the Sun King Jiran, as the machines of the wilds grew ever more deranged, did Aziz, Hawk of the Lodge, dare to tread the path of broken trees, following the wake of the terrible thing that laid waste to the freehold of Morning Light, and so he was the first to face the might of the Thunderjaw, greatest of machines that walk the earth. With spear, bomb, and arrow, brave Aziz fought to no avail, and only triumphed by turning the Terror's own cannons against it. The carcass of the beast now hangs in the lodge for all to see, so enshrined, because its fall turned Hawk to Sunhawk. Wow, okay, so that's how that scallywag became the Sunhawk. Alright, well, you know, fair enough. Yeah, you totally killed that thing. So did I, though.
Long night last night. Baby kept crying.
What? Baby cry? Oh, there was probably someone on the couch. Okay.
Yes, you're very friendly.
Whereas you are not. I see. Now, Talara, where be you? Were you down here somewhere? I'm sure. There was a Talara around here.
I believe Redmaw defeated Tarkus. He was such a good hunter, but Redmaw is a beast of a Thunderjaw. I'd never face it.
Okay, fair enough.
But this work hasn't.
I'm not. Is this Talana? There we are.
You're Talana? Aziz said you were a hawk without a fledgling to sponsor. Or are you trying to drive me off too? It's okay, I've dealt with worse.
I'll bet you have. But you're wrong. It's not okay. Especially not today.
Okay. So, I think she just lost her sponsor today.
What happened today?
One of our own just died fighting Redmaw. You'll never face a more dangerous Thunderjaw. Cuts through trees, rocks, people.
I'm sorry to hear that.
It's part of the hunt.
Oh, wait. So today was when she became a hawk? Because the only way to become a hawk is for your sponsor to die. I thought, for some reason in my head, I thought she was one of the people she sponsored died, thus making up room for her to you know, basically sponsor someone else. But no, I think I get it a little bit better now. Hawk?
How does one become a hawk?
When a hawk dies, his thrush is promoted in his place, no matter how anyone feels about it.
Right, so that's why they're kind of disparaging towards you. They're unhappy that you've become a hawk.
Is there any actual hunting in this lodge? So far, it's been all talk.
Yes, of course. You fight a machine, then bring its trophy to Aziz the Sunhawk, then no one can deny you brought it down.
What of Aziz?
Aziz, what's his story?
He's the Sunhawk of the Lodge. the highest ranking asshole. Sorry, member. He's taken down Ravagers, Stalkers, Behemoths.
So, I've taken down a lot of machines.
As have I. Even brought down 2 Stormbirds. But he's a Hawk who brought in the trophies first. That's how it works. Whichever Hawk defeats the greatest machine first becomes the Sun Hawk.
Okay. So that's gonna be... Yeah, what was it, Redmore? Yeah, I can already see where that's going.
Who is this Legan, the man at the door?
Legan? He's a Hawk. He had an impressive run in his day, but he doesn't fight anymore. He supports the Lodge in other ways. Unlike the other Hawks, who hoard all the best kills and drink the bar dry.
Okay, time to get started.
I'm ready to hunt, so tell me, what do I have to do?
You want them to regret looking down on you? Then speak to them in their language. Kill 3 Sawtooths, 2 Ravagers, and a Stalker. Deliver their trophies directly to Assis. That should shut them all up.
So if I do that, you'll sponsor me?
I'll consider it. Just to make Assis boil.
I like you. I mean, I've already killed more than that before, but sure. I guess 3 Sawtooths. The only thing I don't know where I could find is a Stalker. Oh, actually, no, maybe I don't know where Ravagers are either. Thinking about it. We may have to look for those. Weapons of the Lodge. The Frozen Wilds, I don't know. The Field of the Fallen. Yeah, we're gonna continue to focus on Erin's quest. I like the music though. Before I head out, seriously, well done. This is really good music. I approve. Are there any more? There's one more quest. Okay. So one more quest for us to pick up before we leave. Right. Oh, do you have anything more to say?
I may not have all the answers, but there is a book of bylaws here which can tell you more about the Lodge.
Suddenly you're a lot nicer.
I saw you talking to Talana. She's tough. You'd be lucky to keep up with her, machine rider or no.
Fair enough. And welcome back, Waffle Battle Twitch.
Every time I have a quiet moment, I wind up thinking about
And sorry to anyone who's been affected by Twitch twitching. Twitch will twitch. It's in the name, really. But yeah, it is being really weird. The chat keeps reporting that, or rather, it keeps saying, "Hi, welcome to the chat room," which I assume it's doing because for a moment I wasn't in the chat room anymore. So it kind of explains all of the problems that people have possibly, that people have been mentioning. Oh, is this where the music was coming from earlier?
The corruption will keep spreading.
Hello.
Some Oseram is building a mansion that will block my view.
Okay.
Hope the sun shines in your heart.
Can I talk to you? No? Can I talk to anyone? I probably shouldn't walk straight through there. Hello? Hello?
Honora, I'll say this for you. That kit makes you look fierce.
That's because I am. Arrgh.
This ceasefire's been good.
The Sun Faith. Okay, let's have a look at you. Right. So, 7 articles of the Sun Faith. This actually should be interesting. 1. Over all the world rises and sets the great sun, as is plainly seen. To all plants, animals, machines, and men it gives life, as is plainly seen. Of all the tribes, none have scaled such heights as the Karja, as guided by the sun. Witnessing these things to be true each day, celebrating these things each day, we believe in the sun and its light gladly and without question. 2. Only the sun's rightful heir, born of the radiant line that dates back to Araman, the founder, is the speaker for the sun. To him the sun's desires are revealed, and from his lips its desires are acted upon by men. He shall be known as the Sun King, and his word shall be law. In all things we accept the sun's judgment. We offer our bared skin to it so it might burn our sins away. We partake of its renewal. We wear its heat for a time, As our skin bears its flesh, its bronzed armor, we are made strong. In the cracking and peeling away of our old selves, we are made anew. In the sun's light, we shall speak only the truth. We shall strike only in righteousness, and we shall act as we believe the sun so take us. So tasks us. When the shadow falls across us, we shall always remember our illumination. We shall not cast blame for ill fortune. We shall endure. In the coldness of the moon, we accept there will be stillness and death and endings until dawn comes once more. We do this because there are two halves of nature, sun and shadow, and to deny one is to deny the whole of things. 5. As the twilight time came before us, ending the world of the ancients, so shall a twilight time come again, for this is the cycle of things. The buried shadow shall rise up to eclipse the sun's light, and usher in great and terrible change. Even knowing this, we are steadfast in our belief, and trust that the sun will again bring a new dawn, as it did for our founders so long ago. Holy Meridian shall forever be the seat of the Carja, the city of the sun, and the spire venerated as the mark of its founding. A sun king born of the radiant line shall always sit upon its throne, for without a speaker for the sun, its will is clouded. For either of these to be denied is to invite a twilight time upon us. Clearly the Carja are the children of the sun, and preeminent in its gaze, but so too does its light touch upon the barbarian tribes of the north, east, and south. It is the speaker of the sun's duty to interpret the sun's gaze, interpret if the sun's gaze is directed in approval or reproach. So determined, it is the duty of the Carja to carry out the sun's will, even in places where the light does not reach. Interesting faith. Very interesting faith. Okay. What's going on over here?
I have nothing for you, I'm afraid.
Very well. You are speaking whispers, my man. Perhaps it's in reverence to this place. It seems a bit more ritualistic than the other places in the city we've been to so far. Hello. Look, Banuk.
You're Nora.
I am.
I'm the mournful Naman. My apologies that we meet like this.
Like this?
In grief. You hold yours close, like a talisman. Wait, forgive me. You didn't come for reparations? Someone you lost to the Sun Ring?
No.
What?
I know about the Red Raids, but the Carja owe me nothing.
I see. Well, I could use the help of a strong-willed outlander. Then I would owe you very much indeed.
Okay, I'll hear you out at least.
People seek to honor their loved, their lost, with their own voices, not mouthing Carja rituals to Carja stone. But there are obstacles. And while Meridian holds its breath for any disturbance, these robes only tie my hands.
Okay. That's an interesting start. Hello, 9! Welcome back, mate. I hope the cinema was fun. And Jaxero, thank you so much for the Prime sub. 30 months in a row. 30 months. Only a few more days for my 31st. I don't know how I missed sending this notification. Also, I really need to catch up on the HCD videos. Yes, you do. But don't worry. They are going up daily. This stream, the start of the stream was up to date with the video that has gone live on YouTube. At this point, however, we're about 5 hours in. So, you know, you're a little bit behind now, but it's fine. Rituals?
Naman, rituals and prayers can't bring back those who are lost.
No, but it can help those who grieve to find themselves. It can lend them strength and hope, like a new sunrise.
Okay. Obstacles? What were you talking about?
What kind of obstacles?
The first pilgrim is an Oseram who seeks to visit the Shrine of Kings on the road to the city. He waits there now, forbidden to enter by an old sun priest who suffered no heathen. This Utaro lost her companion on the edge of the jewel, at a pool where snap moths gather. The shrine was built there to ward off the machines, and its effectiveness leaves much to be desired. And the Manuk would paint a mark on the sun's climb, a call to the machine spirits, I understand. They need no beckoning. Flint hawks perch there. drawn to the spire's shining.
So clear the machines out of 2 shrines and move a priest out of the other.
All I can ask for is your charity and that their stories are heard.
I'll see what I can do.
I didn't think your priesthood would ask outsiders for help.
If only the sun would set on our pride. Until this is done, I am no sun priest. To wear a red robe was an aspiration. I aspired. Now our hoods make us blind. We whisper reconciliation, but forget how the old king's priests sang the words and blessed the killing.
The killing? You mean the Red Raids?
Yes. And the sacrifices that came after.
Why did the priests go along with all that bloodshed?
Sometimes we Carja are more concerned with what is tradition than what is right.
Huh. Maybe the Carja and Nora aren't so different.
Yeah. New Sun Priest?
You're disappointed with the Sun Priests, but you still wanted to be one?
I spent my whole life looking up to the temple. My brother's voice echoing in its arches. Even he couldn't turn me away, and how he tried. In the end. He said, when we were loved, our robes were dyed in cinnabar. Now they are stained in blood.
How so?
Our robes are handed down to us. Most of the old priests fled rather than be seen in the glare of a new sun. And so we are left to wear their sins. For me, at least, they hang heavy.
Fair enough. That probably speaks well of you, though.
Where is your brother now?
He waits for me on the trail of the sun, I hope. He spoke out against the sacrifices. For a priest to question the Sun King's will, his punishment was worst of all.
You lost someone you loved, too. I'm sorry.
No, not lost. When I took on these robes, I found his memory.
Okay, well, I'll look into these problems for you.
I'll do what I can to help those in mourning.
To honor their memories is to honor us all.